What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another GTA 6 video. Online. The main thing that everyone wants to know about for this game, and of course, I do too. So let's go over some things that we know and want from GTA 6 Online, if it's going to be called that. So for GTA 5 Online, it came out 3 weeks after the initial launch of the base game. Many were speculating and extremely eager to see what it would be like. For note, the online for GTA 4 was fun for what it was. It was very much so a do what you want, but it was basically you do it in the story mode. It's what you do in the story mode, but with friends online. There were really no missions or anything, just free roam. So for 5, everyone was excited to see what would Rockstar deliver. The bomb was dropped on August 13th after the gameplay trailer back in July. And the online, as you know, changed everything. From the humble beginnings, robbing stores and stealing high-end cars for Simon, to hackers coming in the game and giving you millions to billions of dollars 2 months into the game's launch, then Rockstar took all that money away and made everything a bit more harder to get. That's how shark cards and more expensive DLCs and vehicles were introduced. Because why is this much? What fucking dick were they smoking, son? Anyway, GTA 6 is less than a year away, so what would the online look like? Well, it would look like how GTA 5 did at launch. Very tame. However, that would be a good thing for everyone because this is a new map with lots to do and explore, with 10 times the activities and possible missions. They're honestly endless. People will be robbing store clerks again and robbing each other, and NPCs stealing all the cool cars, and we could see the start of improv gang wars in certain areas to be run by these groups. Hunting, hiking, skydiving, flying, driving, basketball, tennis, boating, fishing. These are all new and improved things that people would be elated to experience with friends. The servers will be seamless, so everyone you meet will be completely new every time you travel to another part of the map. It will be the biggest and well-needed breath of fresh air the gaming community as a whole needs. Oh man, good luck actually trying to play online day one, since I'm sure the servers are going to be having a very hard time keeping up. Rockstar buying FiveM is a massive win for the GTA community because of what is now possible. If you don't know what FiveM is, they are the ones that really popularized the GTA 5 roleplay and made it into something special and unique. FiveM is like a modification framework and multiplayer modification for like GTA 5 Online or GTA 5. It allows players to connect to customized dedicated servers. It enables the use of custom assets such as vehicles, maps, and weapons, and supports custom scripts and game modes, offering a more expansive multiplayer experience to the standard GTA Online. So all of those wacky, funny, and videos you've been seeing all over the internet for the past 7 years is really because of them. So the troll videos that you see is because of them. So taking dedicated servers and letting people become their own characters, police, crime bosses, a mailman, firefighter, store clerk, EMT, race car driver, hell, even a superpowered monster. Something that was never available in the original online plans paved the way to what we will have in GTA 6. So To give you an example, so you remember how earlier in the years of GTA 5 Online, where it was just normal DLCs, like I think the very first DLC was like the Valentine's Day update, where they just gave you old-timey outfits and cars and the Tommy gun and all that stuff, and old-timey pistols and things like that. Then like later on, years later, they gave you like the ability to become like a werewolf monster thing with superpowers and being able to like super punch people, and you know, like those murder like I don't know, find the person and kill them type of thing, game modes and stuff like that. That's actually because of GTA RP Online. That's because of 5M, because 5M gave the ability for people to just do that in their own servers. They saw how much fun people were having doing that type of stuff and decided to add it themselves. And I think one of the most recent DLCs they added into the game, I think like a few years ago, was about cops and robbers. And you were able to, the recent one before the one that just came out, was about cops and robbers. And you were able to buy like police vehicles. Look how much this is. This is ridiculous. They pretty much paved the way. It's extremely cool what they did for this community, and how much the online is about to really evolve because of them. So those taking those dedicated servers and letting people become their own characters, like just like imagine a server like a JMS.
Fresh guy, call for help.
You said your hands are stuck?
Yes, man, I'm not lying.
You ever thought about like ripping the skin off your hands?
I freaking
like
tried. It's like solidified. First it was like glue, and then some like sprinkler thing like hardened the glue.
This is 521 units. I'm currently.
This in GTA 6's graphics and fluid gameplay, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. The funny trolling that could happen, like a Cheeto head.
Right there. Double motion backflip, twist over the vehicle. If you do that, you'll be on your way. You worthless mother. Listen, you get one more chance, I'll do it again. Like this. Excuse me, right there, right there.
Holy, you broke my window, dog.
Put your goddamn hands on me. Don't you ever put your hands on me!
Or even some serious role play like being a cop or actually earning money for your shift that you can spend while being off work in game. Or being a world-class fisherman where you go out on fishing expeditions and you can bring like all those fish back and sell it for however much, and you can collect get like certain fish like swordfish or whatever. I mean, sure, you're gonna probably be able to do that online, but like making that an actual job so you can help feed the server or something, like, so the amount of fish your company brings in is the amount of fish that people can actually eat in the server. And depending on what side of the map you're on, you can bring in different types of fish and things like that. And that's more money you can bring in for yourself. That's like some money you can bring in for yourself because that's your business. The possibilities are completely endless. The map will be huge, 2 times bigger than GTA 5's, and very jam-packed with places to go and see. 5 different and unique cities for everyone to explore and live. The main city, Vice City, the United Keys, Port Gellhorn, Ambrosia, and the Grasslands. These cities will be wholly unique and dynamic in their own way. We've seen what they can do with large cities like Los Santos in GTA 5 and smaller towns like Valentine and Strawberry in RDR2. Each one of these have a certain personality and vibe that makes you really appreciate what Rockstar's vision is for these games. In my last video, I explained through the patents that Rockstar intends to have server meshing for the next iteration of the online, making the gameplay and server switching seamless and smooth. Going from one city to the next will be like going to a whole nother server. To explain again, this is from the Star Citizen forum. A single server has a limited maximum physical capacity of what it can handle. Usually MMOs are limited by technology and infrastructure and how many players a server can handle simultaneously, which results in the maximum number of players in the same game. Going above the maximum limit creates a number of performance issues. The aim of Cloud Imperium Games is to surpass those limits by using interconnected servers without the players being able to notice it via loading times or inability to interact between two servers. With the player being seamlessly just in a single server as far as they are aware, each server gets assigned to an area or zone. One server can be assigned to, let's say, a planet, while another one gets assigned to a city on the planet, while another one gets assigned to a spaceship in orbit, depending on the needs. One of the number of players in each place. For example, players can shoot each other across different servers without even knowing that they're in a different server. This allows to have more people in the same universe overall, which allows to meet more people in game, which allows to have more interactions and gameplay experiences, participate in larger events with more people, and most importantly, for the player to really feel like they're playing an MMO with a lot of people. It also allows for more cohesiveness, for example, the economy being universe-wide rather than server-wide. Cloud Imperium Games considers this technology as the key to its ambition to a large, shared, and massively multiplayer universe where thousands of players can interact in real time seamlessly without any interruption or loading time. Although Cloud Imperium Games is not Rockstar, and many have their doubts something like this can even be done, it is not without reason to assume that they will find a way to make this server meshing possible, or something very close to it. The missions in GTA 5 are abundant, and some are very fun. However, there is a complaint by the community. They all follow the same rugged formula by going to a site or a home, shoot the people there, grab the thing, dip out, escape the cops or bad guys, save house, mission done. After about 10 years of rooftop rubble-esque missions, we're kinda hoping for something new this time. Maybe a bit more freedom when it comes to the missions. Let us choose how to collect the merchandise or money. If we have to use stealth or go in loud, it should be a mix of both. Or heck, even a fun third thing. Say, I don't know, we are able to hire NPCs to distract outside the house or building we need to steal from. And we use that distraction to sneak in or barge in, take what we need. There's limitless possibilities when it comes to an open world like GTA. I mean, come on. Like, imagine, like, I don't know, you gotta go to some guy's house and has some type of technology you need to steal, right? And instead of just typing in the code to the apartment because you heard, you got it from somebody, or you got it on a piece of paper or something, or you got text messages from somebody having the code on it because somebody pre-hacked it already, and then you go in the apartment building, you grab it. Imagine if you waited outside, you stalked outside the house, right? You waited until you saw someone go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're like, cool, I know their schedule. You hire an NPC to distract them as soon as they open that door. And as soon as they open that door, you're like, hey, and then you just walk past them like, hey, excuse me, pardon me, sorry, I have to get in here. My boyfriend or girlfriend's in here. And they're like, oh yeah, go ahead. Boom, you're already in. And it can just be small stuff like that. Or say there's a fire escape you can climb up and you go to the certain window you need to go to. Or you can use a helicopter to fly onto the roof and scale from there to get to the right house, break in that way. There should be, that's just an apartment. For, it'll be different for certain buildings and stuff, but I think it'll be more fun if we had a little bit more, freedom to do, certain missions differently, just do missions differently. Not everything has to be cookie cutter. It can be a little bit more free roamish and silly in the way we complete it, but at least we complete it. And that gives more people the feeling of a difference, not the sameness. So that's what I'm hoping. As for the activities, there are thousands of things we could be doing. Hunting and fishing is definitely going to be on the top of that list, at least for me. I know for a whole bunch of people it's definitely going to be fishing. But imagine if you're able to like do basketball tournaments or like actual dirt bike races, money or no money involved. A photography group that goes out and does like bird watching, or and you can like post it to True, like, oh god, I was about to say True Social, a Rockstar social club app. I'm pretty sure Rockstar is already making an actual app for you to upload your viral videos in game to the app, or they already have it ready and they're just waiting for the game to come out. I don't know. We'll see. It's Rockstar. They already had an app come out before for GTA 5. It does not put it past me that they wouldn't make their own for this one. Hell, I don't know. One of the screenshots, you were able to go kayaking. I mean, shoot, there could be kayaking groups, extreme kayaking and stuff like that. Extreme parasailing. I mean, there can be treasure that Rockstar puts in the game in random underwater caves like every month for divers to find. And if you find it first, you get it, obviously, and it can be different for each server, each one. It'll just be that's just a new cool thing that they can add. There's just so many things that you could think of, and it's just mind-boggling. And I'm so damn ready to explore this world and what's in it. I'm really excited about that. As of today, yesterday, should be when GTA 5, the day of recording, should be when GTA 5's most recent update, Money Front, should be out. Meaning that it would have possibly been GTA 5's second to last major DLC. Because there's rumors / proof, I'll put it right here, in the source code about a Prick's luxury estate. Which, if you don't know, Trevor and Franklin are both in GTA 5 Online already. But the main guy, Mikey, is missing. And I'm sure as hell, from what I remember, he loved saying prick a lot. Like, he called people pricks all the goddamn time. So it wouldn't surprise me for the last hurrah, for the last DLC, they have Mr. Luke come back one last time and call us all pricks. I would love that. But for GTA 6, it hasn't even begun. This time, Rockstar seems to want to go a different route, more like the fork knife route. Them going to like a live service direction, not actually live service. I'm not 100% sold on that one. I don't think Rockstar would do that. However, it would benefit them. Because back in I think 2019, no, 2022, Project Americas was the name for GTA 6 originally, before they scrapped it for a more condensed story. However, that does not mean they can't add more as time goes on. With each new DLC, we can see new cars, missions, planes, and clothes that would be exclusive to the DLC. So when it's over, you have no chance of getting it again. Kind of like how battle passes work in a sense. Like a certain amount of money or a car / bike or gun or whatever they can possibly give us. Expanding the map would be like taking gaming to new heights. Just imagine being able to fly to like Gloriana or visit their version of Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, which to be honest I already think is in the game because I mean they already have the Bermuda Triangle, like that was in the 2022 leaks. I'm pretty sure the Bahamas are in the game. Hell, maybe even like other old GTA maps. These expansions will like just be a complete game changer. What I would want, what I would like to see in GTA 6 online, is for one, please Rockstar, please put Rockstar Editor in the game. I'm begging you. Like that is my number one ask. For like that's the main thing I want in the game. Rockstar Editor did so much for the GTA 5 community, or the GTA community as a whole, that it came out with, like, you have people literally coming out with movies in actual theaters of GTA characters going over Hamlet again, but their version. Come on, man. If you see that, there's no way you can not add Rockstar Editor in there. Come on, man. Please. I would like, what else would I like? I would like a, not a mode, but more supernatural stuff happening. So like, more mysteries, like, maybe make it online mysteries where everyone can help solve this type of thing. Everyone goes out and finds clues or something like that, and that can lead to a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? That would be pretty cool. I don't know, Mount Chiliad type of mystery, but even more complicated. / like RNG or something like that. Bigfoot, you actually have to find them. Ghost, Yeti, well maybe not Yeti because cold weather, but ghost, mermaids, I don't know, the Loch Ness monster, megalodons, things like that. That would be very cool. I'm sure there's probably gonna be megalodons in the game, or some huge shark you have to hunt, or maybe Bigfoot again, but I'm not too sure. Maybe even the Jersey Devil, we'll see. But I do want them to make give us a chance to get a little spooked. Rockstar, you do pretty good with that. The Night Folk were extremely creepy, so please add on to that. What else is there? There's give us a chance. I really hope you give us a chance to actually really create our own maps. Like it was explained earlier, people would possibly be able to create their own maps, and maybe even get paid for it. Acquiring 5M really helps them put be above, like, on Fortnite's level of letting creators make maps, put them on like a little front page, like on Red Dead Redemption. When you would load into the game, it would give you certain sections of like you can do free roam or open world. Then you can go into like the different missions or game modes. You can do certain servers and things like that. Well, I shouldn't say servers, but certain like game, like it's like free roam, but it's a certain way you can do it. I can't exactly remember, but they should do it like that, where you can find people's maps, go into that map, and it'll be like a zombie map or something like that. and therefore Rockstar doesn't have to put all of their cards into making a whole new zombie mode or game, when someone else can just do it for them. And then as that gets popular, more popular, they can pay that person. Then that makes it easier for people to be like, oh, well, if he's going to get paid for it, then I want to start making my own content. And you start making more content, and it will just help with the endless amount of things for people to do on the game already, on top of the stuff that that Rockstar put in the game. That would make things a lot more dynamic, long lasting. It doesn't make things feel stale. You can also do, like I said, with the expansions, that helps with like different mission structures, new vehicles only in those certain part of the maps, new game modes in that certain part of the maps, new sports introduced in those certain type of maps. Things like that. That would be really dope. Please let us build our own houses. I'm begging you, man. Please. Like, I don't mean like you buy a house and then you can decorate it on the inside or the outside. I mean like building our own house, like Sims, not Sims level, but at least something close to that. Not maybe to that full extent, but come on, man. And I think the last thing I would say is just, the last thing I would want from Rockstar is please let us roleplay. I know that it was explained in 5M. Please let us roleplay. So if I want to play as a cop, please let me play as a cop. If I want to play as a, robber, let me play as a robber. If I want to play as a park manager, let me do that. Let the possibilities be endless. Let us use our imaginations that the GTA 5 community has, and let us do it to our fullest extent. You have the ability to make the most profitable piece of entertainment of all time, on top of the one you already have actively going right now, 10 plus years. If you do this, the amount of money you make will be unrivaled forever. I don't think any piece of media besides yourselves again will be able to match with what you could do. Let the creators be creative. Let the people in the community be creative. And you got yourself a multi-billion-dollar product out the first 3 years off the gate. You probably make as much money as you did for all of GTA 5 in the first 3 years. Then you got another 7 years after that. Hell, maybe another even 8, 9 after that. And you won't even have to worry. Alright, that was 6 things about GTA 6 Online. Tell me what your thoughts are and what you would like to see happen in online. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel to get more GTA 6 videos and gaming content. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.